What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we've got some news about the Digimon TCG. It's quite important news, but I'll be honest with you, it's not necessarily all good news. Some of it is, some of it unfortunately is not. So, yeah, let's start off with the not ideal news. You see, ladies and gentlemen, they've gone and updated the release date for BT9, the next set which is going to be coming out. And if I'm 100% honest with you, it's not wonderful news. Yeah. You see, it seems like in Europe, there are going to be some delays for BT9. And just as a side note from your old pal Wassy here, let's not celebrate that some people have to wait longer than others. Now, don't get me wrong, right? Let's not demonize any of this. It happens. Unfortunately, we are in a situation where things aren't ideal. We're in a place at the moment where global logistics are a pain. Things are going to get delayed. It happens. It's not a big deal. But I've seen way too many people kind of celebrating that and it's been a lot of, people, because the US has had a bunch of products delayed recently, and it sucks. And I've seen a bunch of people being like, now you know how it feels. UK has had products delayed before, and it just seems weird that we're all like celebrating other people having to wait to play awesome stuff. Come on, we can be better than that. But it is delayed in Europe, and there's a reason for it. Here's what they said on the website. Hello Digimon Tamers, today we would like to update the release date information for Asmodee UK stores as a result of ongoing logistical difficulties experienced by global freight networks. So the pre-release events are happening in the UK, check your store, but for North America, Latin America, Oceania and Europe it's happening on July the 22nd. And the release is happening for everyone on July the 22nd, except for the UK when it's happening on August the 12th. And you know what? Fine. It's alright. Honestly, happens. Like, I'd rather it didn't. I don't want it to be delayed by 2 weeks. But if it has to be, it has to be. Now, interestingly enough, over on the official website, the release date is currently listed as Europe, varies by region and distributor. But to be clear, as it stands at the moment, all the information we've got is essentially delayed in the UK, but not delayed in the rest of Europe. That's what it seems to be at the moment. I've got to wait 2 extra weeks to play? Fine. Like I say, I'd rather I didn't have to wait. Be lovely if I didn't have to wait. But the fact of the matter is, Bandai are doing everything they can to get the product to us. Remember, Bandai, like all these TCG companies, they are profit-making businesses. Their goal is to make profit. That's not a bad thing. That's the way companies are run. So, they're not trying to get the product out to us late. They are, in fact, trying to get the product out to us as fast as possible, because the sooner they get the product to us, the sooner we actually get it and give them money. As a side note, I know they haven't given us a date for the pre-release, but expect it to be 1 or 2 weeks before the actual release. So either the 5th of August or the 29th of July. Those weekends should be the pre-release weekends. And I'm excited about them. When I go to the pre-release, I can get myself the Leomon for turning up. And if you win, you can get yourself the Gabumon, which is rather nice. And the fact of the matter is, BT9 looks like a really cool set. It's going to be coming out. It's going to be great. We're going to love it. And it's one of those situations where we can all sit around and moan about it if we really want to. Not sure that's the best idea, but we can. But honestly, just enjoy it. It's going to be a good set. I'm very excited about the set. Remember, when you buy the set, you get one of the Digi-Egg box toppers. And also, in the box, you get a promotion pack, update pack, where you get 2 of those cards, alternate art promos and all of that. So, yeah, frankly, it's going to be a cool set. It's one that I'm pretty excited about. So I think it's one that we all should be getting excited about and looking forward to. And it's going to be lovely. Now, speaking of BT9, one of the big things about BT9 is it is the X-Antibody set. Well, not the, there's been a few of them, but you know what I mean. It's got X-Antibody in. Well, there has been an update issued on the official website where they have basically told us, yeah, we've been using X-Antibody and X-Antibody interchangeably up till now. From now on, they are just going to be X space antibody with no dash, and any card that has X dash antibody written on is going to be treated as if it says X antibody with a space and not a dash. And I know this seems like a tiny change, and in a way it is, but in a way it's actually not. So take the Ryudamon from BT8. While this Digimon has X antibody in its traits, it gains Decoy Black, as an example. Or we could look at the Doraemon from BT7. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and add a card with X antibody in its traits and a Kotodamoto to your hand. Well, they say X-antibody. So if you took a proper literal interpretation of those, then all of a sudden, Doraemon wouldn't let you search for a card which is X space antibody, only X-antibody. And Ryudamon wouldn't give decoy to a card that is X space antibody, only X-antibody. And I know we've all kind of just been assuming they're the same as it stands anyway. And that's probably the best way to do it. But this does stop any confusion happening in the future, which is a good thing. While we're here, though, I've got to point out what has happened to the card finder on the world site. If I go to the card finder on the Japanese site, it is the same as it's always been, where I can just select a set and I see all the cards, and for what it's worth, I'm sorry, but for a content creator like me, this actually makes a big difference. I can click Control S, and I can save every card from the set, and it just downloads as one big folder, and it's amazing. They've got some weird TCG Plus thing going on over on the Bandai site, and if you go on the English language website, it defaults to this, and it's horrible. And I understand what they've done, and I understand why they've done it. It's supposed to make it easier to search, etc. But, oh my goodness, I hate it. And the Japanese website is still the same as it always was, and I love it. And I don't really understand why they changed it. And it makes me genuinely a little bit sad, and I really want them to change it back, because what they've got at the moment is horrible, and I really liked what they had before. Like, I've got a folder on my computer, and I use this when I'm casting, and I use this when I'm making videos, with every English language card they've ever made just saved in it. Set aside by date, or by set. And it's well easy to do using how the Japanese site works. It is horrible on the new website, and I really want them to stop, and I want them to fix it, because it's horrible and I hate it. Okay, there we go. That's that rant out of the way. But hey, there's one other cool thing which is happening that we can go and learn about, and that is that there is a new series of tournaments happening. We've got the Digi-Showdown Season 2. Like last time, the same amount of prize money is on the line. Challenge powerful opponents for glory and prize money. And hey, who doesn't want a bit of glory and a bit of prize money, eh? I know I do. Not that I'm going to be invited to play, but that's not the point. There's still glory and prize money. It is incidentally limited to players in the United States of America, which is on the one hand disappointing, but on the other hand, would you rather it not happen or it be US only? I mean, obviously given a free choice, I'd rather it was worldwide and I could take part, but if you're asking me whether I'd rather it was US only or worldwide, obviously US only is better. And we've seen, Digimon have been really good at this. These online tournaments, where they've been able to make them worldwide, they have, so they get a pass from me. What is it? It's participated in by players and streamed online. There are 10 challengers selected from public entries divided into groups of 5 and battle online against a champion in a one-on-one battle. The champion will take on the challenger, aiming to increase their own prize money. Challengers will win cash prizes if they defeat the champion in a one-on-one battle. Nice! So the way it works out, there's 10 challenges will be assigned, 5 per champion. Each match will be played in a best-of-1 format. Each challenger will win $1,000 on the spot if they win. If the challenger loses, there is no prize money, and there is only one match, win or lose. Nice! And if all 5 challengers win, all 5 will receive a bonus of $1,000, so they all get $2,000. How cool is that? Now, for every victory the champion has over the 5 challengers, the prize money increases. So they get 1,000 for 1 win. But if they get 4 wins, it goes up to 5, not the expected 4. And if they win all 5, they get $10,000. Tell me that doesn't sound awesome. This is going to be streamed and you can watch it, which does sound really, really fun. This just sounds like a really fun way to do a tournament. And I will be tuning in. I missed it last time round. I'm very sad about that. I will not be missing it this time round. I'm pretty gosh darned excited. And if I might suggest, maybe you should be too. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about all of this, about the X-Antibody ruling, about the delay in the UK, and about this showdown. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wasi. That's where we talk Digimon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.